Good evening. We're filming this in the evening with my two brothers, Ilkay Kantarmaci and Mertkan Kantarmaci, the younger brother. And you're in Saratoga, right?
Yes, right now we are
Well,
in Saratoga.
so you put on a lot of mileage. Like you got to go back to Belmont tomorrow, right? Because
Me and Ilkay, we actually both have to go. We have runners. I have runners Thursday and Friday, and he has all weekend booked with the runners. So
yeah,
it's
well,
crazy.
I'm going to be at Saratoga next. I leave Tuesday, so I can't wait. There's nothing like Saratoga, right, guys?
Of course.
Beautiful.
Not nothing like it. Now I got to tell you something that you don't know. That when I was in college and university, before I met my wife, I've been married 47 years. For 2 years, I dated a Turkish woman from Istanbul. And so her mother hated me because I was Jewish. And she ended up marrying a Greek, by the way.
Wow.
Okay, so how about that?
Yeah,
But
that's interesting.
but I she had a restaurant, a Turkish restaurant in New York City. So I got to know all your foods.
Yes.
And now, would you believe it, Ilke and
Yes.
Merkan, that I every morning I eat yopak dolma, the grape leaves,
Hmm.
stuffed with rice. I have two every morning.
That's one
Every
of the
morning.
best dish.
How about that? That's like one of the first things I eat. And eggplant. She used to make a dish saksuka.
Yeah.
Shakshuka, yes,
Yeah, eggplant that I loved. And then of course the lamb kebabs.
of course. That's
I
the
gotta have
the
right.
best one.
And the dessert which killed me, which was the what was that with the honey? That rich dessert.
Baklava.
Baklava,
Yeah.
baklava. That would kill me. I mean, that would kill me. I mean, but I know a little bit about your culture because of going out with this woman. Her name was Seville Sonmez, and so I appreciate Turkish people and your culture.
Thank you.
Now, you two. So you're the younger brother, right, Merkan? You're how many years younger?
3 years.
3 years. Now, um, your father Tonke,
Correct.
right? He was a top trainer in Turkey, from what I understand. Now, did he train just in Turkey? Was it thoroughbreds and Arabians?
Yes, we have both type of the horses, thoroughbreds and Arabians. He's been training since um, maybe 40 years. I think it's been 45 years maybe.
Maybe more than 40 years.
Yeah,
He's retired now, and he moved to the United States, right?
he's with us. Yeah, he comes watches the trainings and being in the barn. He owns horses, of course, and but he leaves it to us, most of the work that trainer is getting. Just like critical points, if he has opinion that we want to,
If we
we
get stuck, we call him,
yeah,
Only when you get
that's
stuck, right?
and we are
explanation.
good. Yeah, we are good.
Do you get stuck much?
Yeah, because we claim a lot of horses. Like some are the problem. So when we can't figure out the things, his experience, like he was many times leading trainer over there. He used to have like three full barns, so he was the man, and we both learned from him. So still, he's not like actively he's coming every day to the
Right.
barn like training because he did everything already. He won all over. He had all kind of success. So we call him only like when we get stuck. He trusts us. I think we learn okay from him, so this is the thing with him.
So I got a question. If you had to compare your father with a trainer in New York, what trainer would you say is similar to him?
Maybe Todd Bletcher or Chad Brown,
Probably Todd Pletcher fits better the age
because
and
age and the winners, the titles. Almost.
So obviously you're talking about an elite horseman in Turkey.
Yes,
I
yes, of
mean,
course.
you're talking to, if you're mentioning Pletcher and Brown, you're talking about, the best of the best.
Yeah, Javier Castellano went to Turkey, rode for my dad, won. Frankie Dettori. Yeah, like he won in many countries. He won in Russia. He won the other places. He ran all
Saudi
over. He was
Arabia.
in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, long time.
So, so what is racing in Turkey like?
It's good. Like I think we have 10 race tracks. Everything is good, but my dad always wanted to us come here. So like there is nothing to do it more. But Turkey is almost similar over here, but we don't have claiming races. All about the babies. All about the thing. We don't have claiming races. Maybe 10 a year. 10 races.
So, so he would buy yearlings and weanlings and develop them.
Yes, and send it to Turkey from the Kinland. And then when he sees that here is the racing is in America racing is better, like better horses, better trainers, better jockeys, everything is better over here. So when we were young, he had always idea on his mind he's gonna make it here. And I came first, and 1 year I work here, then I saw the everything, then Mertkan came and we started.
So what is do they run all year round? Like, is it how
Yes,
many
yes.
days a week? Like, what's a track that you would consider similar to Aqueduct?
Istanbul is like New York. We have like 4 days a week racing. We have synthetic, all-weather track, good turf, and dirt also.
So it sounds like it's Belmont Park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What
yeah,
Bel
it's sound
what
very
Belmont is going to be?
yeah.
yeah.
Do you get a lot of crowds? Is it big crowds?
Yes, yes.
People
In the
loves
big
horse
days,
racing. Yeah, big days they love horse racing. I remember Wizard, like when I was little kid, everybody was like waiting for my dad. Like I was asking why, like why these people. Then I realized after that, they just so into the horse racing. They leave the job, they leave the family, they go to the races. Like that much they love it. They love horse racing and the soccer.
Do they? And isn't Turkey in the soc? Aren't they playing in the World Cup?
Yeah, but we were not so successful. Like everybody is mad at them, the old players. So we are out.
You're out now. You're not.
Out.
You're done. You're done.
We are done. Yeah, we
yeah,
lost.
they
Okay.
lost the first two games already.
No good.
Okay. So you don't have a Messi or Ronaldo on that team.
No,
so so is there OTBs like their version of off track betting?
Yeah.
yeah, so many branches that belongs to Jockey Club of Turkey. They can go and bet from there. In each city, like they have hundreds of O2Bs. So they people go watch the races. Even they take the bets from foreign countries, from USA. They they take the betting, and then people can bet sometimes Belmont, Saratoga racetracks.
And
So they
everything
can.
is online also, Wizard. Everything is online on the phone. Right now you can bet on the phone, they got an app in Turkey, so everything is easier.
So you got all these people that know the Cantamarci family, obviously,
If you
right?
go to the restaurant, like, or maybe even in Turkey, you ask like 10 people, maybe eight, they know my father already. He was the
So I bet you have a following from Turkey. If they can see American racing, they're probably betting on some of your horses.
They do. The people
Yeah,
calling us, they texting us like on social media and the things. We never bet. I never bet in my life, not even $1. I don't even know how to bet because my dad told us like you are free to bet, but sometimes you have a good second, you are mad at the horse, mad at the jockey. So he says it's your guys' decision. So we never bet because we looking in the different eye. Like because sometimes like we claim a lot of horses without so the thing is sometimes we need to pick the second one for the condition. I know which horse gonna win, which horse gonna be second. I guess we guess, so we never bet. But people they betting crazy. To answer your question, they texting us, hey, what about that one, what about this one? They know all kind of the things from
Do
Turkey.
you
They
answer their texts?
I just be nice. I say just keep your money, like the
Right.
like do or bet whatever you like it. Because if I know I don't have to wake up 4 a.m., work hard every day, rain, snow, cold, hot, we wake up, go to work just to make it good. If I knew how to bet, I will just stay in front of my computer house. I will bet, but nobody really knows.
You
Everybody just guess.
you know you don't bet either, Mercan, right?
I don't bet. No.
Right. So, that's very smart that you don't bet because you really do bet. You bet a lot of money. You know why you bet? You own your own horses.
Yeah, most of them
That
we gamble with the claiming already
yeah,
a lot.
so that's your bet,
Yes.
right? So you are big gamblers
Yes.
because you're gambling on yourself.
Yeah, we
And when you
gamble,
make
but we trust our experience and work also we do with them. So
right, but that's the gamble. You don't need to bet money
right.
on because it you don't want to if you eliminate that, you focus in just on the training and getting the horse in the right spot because
Yeah,
you know as well as I do, you know it's hard to win 20% of your races.
of course.
I mean, look, Merkin, you left for a year, you came back, right? And
Yes,
you've had one or two winners, probably out of 20. It's hard to win in New
very
York.
hard to win, and
Freaking,
especially
there's
time
a
of
thousand ways to lose and one way to win,
right.
and then you win. You finally won with a nice one, Cunchin Bridge,
Yes.
right? Which we'll talk about. Well, I'm going to actually talk about it now because
Okay.
you're claiming trainers.
Yes.
Okay. There's difference in claiming horses as opposed to developing horses and buying horses as, yearlings or weanlings. When Chad Brown gets horses, he's getting horses for Klarovich at the yearling sales, developing them, right? He
Correct.
spends maybe 200, 300, 4. You'll never see Chad Brown spending $1 million, rarely. It's
Yes.
usually in that 200 to $400,000 range for Klarovich. But you're claiming trainers, and that's a hard thing to do because you got to first understand the condition book. You got to know who you're training for, who you're taking the horses from.
Yes.
And when you're looking at the paper, what are you looking for? Give me like your thoughts when you're looking, give me your thoughts when you sit down, like you can look at Friday and Saturday, I think are out now for at Belmont at Aqueduct. When do you start looking at the racing form?
Yeah, we look usually when the PPs come out, like day after usually. Sometimes it's on the race day. To be honest, we have to take a look again and what we are missing. So many times we catch horses on the race day also. Even the race moment, we can take a look if we are in the same race. Who is this horse? Let me take a look again. Watch maybe couple replays if we can. If we really like what we see, we go for it. And like you said, on in our head we know the condition book already, what's coming up, what where we can run, what type of horses in that category. So we know some things that where we can fit the horse in a field.
So between the two of you probably have like 90, 100 horses, right?
Almost.
Yes.
Okay. So you want to get horses that are a little, so if you have 100 horses, probably not all 100 are running. I mean, some are on the farm, right? I mean, they're
Yes.
not, some need a layoff, some you're shipping but is it true you want to look for a horse that you might not have for that condition?
You answer.
Like one more time, Wizard. What was the question?
So like you have a lot of horses for every
Okay.
level, right? So when you claim a horse, are you looking to see, hey, this horse has been sprinting, but
Okay.
I know he should go long.
Yeah, we try a lot of different things, like the because s- uh, sometimes you see that the horse is running long, 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 and they never run the sprinter. Like it happened with me the last year, right this time, around this time, Saratoga. I had a one horse, Jackson Heights, Zilla Racing. They sent it to me. The like when I was releasing him, like he doesn't like to be rush, like the and he needs the pace. So he comes at the end. And I said, let me try him the 6 furlongs. He was always running mile and longer, and we won in 6 furlongs. And then I ran him again the 6 furlongs. He won two in a row in Saratoga. So sometimes it works. Sometimes you need to go longer because like the horse doesn't like to be rushed in the front. Needs to be they take the easy lead. It's longer is better. We play around like with the distance, the thing. When you are with the horses, when you train them in the morning, when you breeze them, you kind of have an idea. But when we claim, we can always like plan B. Hey, what is possible if this horse doesn't make it here? If we can longer, shorter, like we always think. And sometimes we take the shot. It sometimes it works, sometimes it's not.
How much do you believe in matching the rider with the type of with the horse?
It's very important. But in New York, one is better than the other one. Like all these guys in the jocks room, everybody is really good riders. Like we have one of the best in the world. Like the in New York rider, and especially Saratoga. Like Ortiz brothers are coming. Like Luis Saez, Tyler, like all now Flavian, Manny Franco, Edgar Zayas, like all good riders are here. The best of the best. Like the so you really don't worry about the rider too much in New
Yeah,
York.
I think that even the 10th, 12th rider is look at Dylan Davis.
Dylan
Of
Davis,
course.
yeah,
Dylan
I forget
Davis.
many names, but all one is better. Whoever is in the room, one is the better than the other one.
Well,
Everybody is
I
better.
I have to I have to disagree a little bit with you because I
And
think there's one rider. See, I like Jose Ortiz a lot. I
yeah,
like him better than Irad on a certain type of horse,
hmm,
but I think Flavian Pratt is the best, in my opinion.
yeah,
Oh,
they both got different fans.
there,
Like some people
but
they love Flavian, some Ortiz brothers. They are both great
I
riders.
think Flavian, the way he rides, he rides a little bit like Ramon Dominguez. Ramon
Mhm.
Dominguez just sits so he has such a good seat on a horse. His timing is perfect. His sense of pace is perfect. You know, he's a strong finisher.
He
You
is.
don't have to tell him very much. He's very, very smart. Irad gets on a lot of great horses. You ride for Chad Brown first call, you're getting on really good horses. Now he's those three, I think, are a little bit above, you know, in my opinion. But then you have a lot of riders that are all capable. Castellano, Carmouche. Everybody thinks Carmouche is only a front running rider. He can come from behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets. Yeah,
He's a strong finisher. There's no doubt. I agree with you. The New York colony is extremely is there's nothing like it. There's
yeah,
no,
the best
especially
riders.
during Saratoga.
Yeah, the
I
best
mean,
riders, the best over here.
and it makes a difference when you go from a rider that isn't very good in Kentucky or Oak Lawn. I mean, the Oak Lawn riders, the purses were great. They weren't very good riders. They were very me. I mean, they were not very good.
Yeah, when
And
they come to New York or Kentucky Churchill Downs,
It's
they are
different.
not in the top 10, in my
no,
opinion.
no, none of those riders would be in the top 10 in New York.
Yeah.
Wizard, in my opinion, whoever take in the Jackson, right? Like except the Ortiz brothers, like Ayrat, Jose, Flavian, whoever you take from the Jackson, you take anywhere in the world, they can be in top five because they are so good in New York.
Oh,
What about
no,
what about Franco? What about Franco? He's
love
one of
him.
the best for me.
Frank,
Anywhere I close my eyes, I go with Franco. From bottom claiming to the graded one stakes. Franco is like he's
is that your guy?
yeah, he's riding since we came to New York. He's riding. We are good with everybody. Like we respect everybody, but our first call is Franco. And Franco, you know, he's doing so good right now. He's always leading jockey in aqueduct, so most of the time. And we go now Sylvester Gonzalez. We bring him because we like to keep going on with the same guys. We don't like to change it a lot.
You know, I'll give you a good rider. You got to use this kid if you haven't, especially on a tactical speed horse. Jamie Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's good too.
I like him. But I'm going to
Yes.
tell you who I think is one of the best riders in the country. Like
Who?
that doesn't ride in New York, but I think he's one of the greatest riders I've ever seen in my life. And he's not riding in New York.
Who is this?
Paco Lopez.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Paco. Yeah,
Paco.
he's good too. Yeah.
I never seen a guy ride like you don't think he has control of the horse, but he has complete control. He reminds me of a jockey you never saw. That's my favorite jockey because I go back New York racing to the 60s. I was going, I was I'm 68 years old, so my father took me to 1963, 64. That's how far back I go.
Wow.
I mean, I saw Braulio Baeza ride. I saw, Jacinto Vasquez. I seen so many. The best rider was Angel Cordero Jr.
Yeah, and
Best because not he was like Paco. He didn't ride just his horse. He rode the other horse, the other horse, and the other horse. He
yeah,
rode everybody. He suckered everybody. That's like Paco Lopez. If you see Paco ride at Monmouth, and he plays with those riders on
Yeah,
a horse, he knows exactly it. Who's that Jersey bred? That great Jersey bred. What's his name? That run at Saratoga, Belmont Stakes Week.
which one? Bukem
Bookham,
Dano?
Bookham.
Bookham Dano.
Yeah,
If you watch that ride, it's unbelievable. Like
He's riding with confidence. He knows the horse.
the the
He's very smart.
communication with the reins
Yes,
and the horse are amazing. So so I would presume when you were little in Turkey, you followed your father, like you were at the racetrack right from the beginning when you were young, correct?
correct.
That's the only thing you two ever wanted to do.
Yeah, we have a pictures like three, like he was 3 years old, I was like 6 years old. Like since baby we grow up at the barn. Like we learn how to walk at the barn like all day. When we were little kid, we were not even wanna go to the school. We were crying to go to the barn in the morning with our dad. Then we had to go to the school. But soon as we finished the school, the driver was picking up us and go to the barn for the afternoon and go to the races.
So you went to at what age did you stop going to school?
Like we,
And
we always we always went to the school. We
did you go
graduated.
to university?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
both graduated the thing, but the horses when we were in the class, right? Wizard, like I got a book in my hand, but I
And
had
they
a
got the racing form right in the
I
book.
yeah.
swear to God, like it was crazy.
Me
And
too.
you,
Me too.
it's
And you
it's
know
in
what
the
else
class,
I did? You know what
but
else I did? I had a radio. You ever heard of the guy Harvey Pack?
no, we
He
don't know.
was so in New York
Okay.
when I was younger, racing was big,
Mm-hmm.
really big in the 70s, 80s, right? So Harvey Pack was a famous New York figure. He had a TV show every night going over the races. He would be at the track in an office and then do this TV show. And when I was growing up in school, like fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, young, right?
Yeah.
He would call the races not just from New York, but from like other tracks. Like there was a track called Bowie, Liberty Bell, Park. It wasn't Parks, it was Philadelphia Park.
Yeah.
But he would call it on your radio. Like he would get the ticket tape,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he would call it, so we like Pack at the Track, third race report from Philadelphia Park. And he'd call the whole race. And that's when OTB in New York started.
Yeah.
So I would make my bets like get some guy to make my bets. I was like 12 years old, 13 years old, but I got the racing form, right, at the newsstand. And I put the form in my Spanish book. I remember in Spanish class, I put my racing form, hold the book, right? But it was inside the book. And I had the radio in my shirt,
uh,
and I had the wire come out of my shirt and in my ear. And I go pack at the track, right? He'd come on and he'd say, the stretch run and let's say, Secretariat in front by a length, Ruffian on the outside, Secretary wins. And I had a bet on, let's say it was Secretariat, right?
yeah.
One day I leaped up and I went, yes. And there's my teacher standing over me.
Oh my God.
And on the floor is the racing form. And she takes the racing form to the front of the class and she says, "What is this, Mr. Kipnis? This is not Spanish. These numbers, Secretariat, Ruffian, what is this?" And the radio dangling out of my
Yeah.
ears. I did that just like
Yeah,
you.
this is the way, because this is the horse racing. It's in our blood. We love the game.
It's in your, I know it's in my blood my whole life. It's the only thing I ever do is eat Turkish food and go to the races.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Nice.
I mean, that's it. My whole life is the racetrack. I mean, when I and so now I think, what was it, 2016, 2016, you decide to come to the United States, right?
Yeah, that's when we started training and running here.
Both of you come together.
I came earlier. I came 1 year before, and then Mertkan came year later, and like then we start working together since
Where'd
then.
you stay? Where's was the first stop?
I came to New York first. Like I was going to the restaurant, just seeing the, because everything was new for us. And after New York, like we went to the Kentucky. We had a friends. They got the farm. We were learning. So then we started in parks racing. Like we did good over there. And after that, Mertkan said that we gotta try in New York because it's the best horses, best racing. I said, Mertkan, we're doing so good in parks, like the because we were winning a lot over there too. Like we were claiming, we were running, we were doing so good. And Mertkan said, no, I think I'm gonna go try. He went to New York with three horses, and they did good. We start claiming, we claim like almost from everybody, and we did good. We did okay. So and then he says that now you gotta come here too. And soon as I saw that we have the opportunity, better horses, like the better things, and I thought that we were gonna make it. We came, and then we stayed in New York.
Now so most of the horses you have, you own most of them, right? I
Most,
know you claim for Zilla, right? So
yeah,
you have a few owners, but you're always in partnership.
always.
I
Yeah,
never see just an owner without your name as an owner,
yeah. We
right?
own we own every like maybe 95% we own all horses. Like we own like
So
50% and more or
so
less.
you put up so much money. I mean,
Yes,
if you look at the economics of what you're doing, right? You so if you have 80 horses, 100 horses, and you have 75% of all of them, let's say, right? Now, not only that, but you have to pay the day rate. Now, obviously, let's say in New York, right? Tell me if I'm not mistaken. Saratoga, right? An owner's got to pay maybe $135 a day up there
true.
because you got to pay more to your help.
Yeah.
You got so a trainer doesn't make any money on the day rate.
No, no. That's why we got our own. The way we make money, we claim a lot of horses, we improve them, most of the time we lose for more money, and we make money. Like the trainers, I don't think is anybody can make money with the day rate because it's everything is so expensive. Labor, straw, hay, vitamins, like the everything is like it's New York is it's like so expensive.
You know, I own horse in New York. You know
Yeah,
that.
you own with David Dugan, right?
Yeah, with David Dugan, right? Who loves you guys.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I told David today that I was having you on. He said, great people,
Oh,
great
thank you.
people. And he's a good man.
He's
He's
great. Yeah,
he's and his
his
family. Yes.
family. We all love them too. Very good
Real
people.
Lara,
Yeah, Miss Lara. Yeah, she's very good person.
very nice people. That these are the really nice people on the
They
racetrack,
are. They
you
are.
know. But it's expenses because also workman's comp,
So
Yeah.
we,
you know, and then the HISA, not that doesn't cost money, but that's like a ton of time recording everything.
yeah.
I mean that I mean it's tough to be a trainer with all those horses having to record everything, right?
Not easy in New York. You are
Yeah.
not only trainer, you are psychologist. You gotta take care of your help, your people. It's not easy. Everybody got different problem, different ideas. You gotta be bookkeeper your own. You gotta follow everything you have, everything. Like not only trainer. Like it's not easy. That's why Mertkan left for 1 year. He said, "My dad did everything. Thank God, my dad did everything for us. Like he did everything for us. Like in the long term, it's gonna stay me and Mertkan." He says that like we were like, of course it's our business, money is important, but we came here like better life, like the better thing, you know. He said that why we having so much like the nervous like problem. We don't worry about the money too much because thank God my dad did things for us. But he said that why we are like this. He says I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna go away 1 year. I said, Mert, do whatever you want to do because he wanted to travel the world. He wanted to go to other countries, see the places, and somebody had to keep going on, and I kept going on. He come back, he is good, but it's not easy. Like trust me, this
I
trainer
trust
every day, every day, every day.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a trainer, but I'm a handicapper. I have
Yeah,
to handicap all these races
yeah,
and look into the mind of people like Mercan and Ilkay Cantamarci. What are
mhm,
they thinking, right?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and so Mercan, you got burnt out, right?
Yes, I
You
was
had an
because
huh?
I didn't have really life I really want and break or time for myself. It was like all about work and okay, you are making money when you are successful, when you are winning, but it keeps you more going to the barn and spending more times. When you are doing good, you can't live. So I said like it's never gonna end. We are trying to be successful and we are, but it brings no life to
He
you.
left it. Don't get me wrong. He left it when he was doing so good. Like he claimed the EV Jets and he won the greatest stake races. Like he won in Saratoga. He was making this decision. I'm gonna run, finish the Saratoga. I'm gonna go. I was keeping him. I said another meet, another year. You know, he was going away like when he was doing so good. Like
Yeah, because you claim heavy
successful.
jets
Yeah,
that was stakes placed in a grade one stakes, right?
Yeah,
Then
grade
how
two
about
and grade
Golden Rocket, right?
I
You
had
claim
golden
Ilkay.
both.
record. Yeah, yeah. I won first of the claim the new Bred stake races.
So Mercan, you're doing well, but you're not happy.
I am happier now because I am.
No,
I
happy now because you
yeah
but back then you wanted to leave. It was too
yeah
much.
yeah
Did you
because like sometimes the things you really love you can't leave them and you forget yourself. I said either horses or myself, and waking up early and long days. I was about to lose my health, so I had to push the brakes on my life a little bit, work life.
what did you do for that year?
I went to Turkey, I went to Europe, and I spent some time in United States also. I had to catch up some things I did, and my mind like wasn't every week on the payroll, every day on the time clock machine. People show up or not, which horse is doing good, which vet work we have to get done, so much, which race we are winning, which race we are losing. So my mind rested a little bit.
So did you must have missed him a lot, Ilkay, right? You must have missed
Yeah, I missed him, but I have to respect his decision. Same thing is going on with me too, but it's not easy. You gotta keep going on. It's good, like good or bad. You gotta keep going on. Like some, like it's not easy. We knew that when we were kid. That's why my father wanted to us do another things. That's why he sent us the good schools. Like he had to pay a lot of money for us to our education, but it's in our blood. We came back. I missed him, but the thing is, I respect his decision, everything. But I knew that he was gonna come back. Now I'm happy he's back.
And I bet you're back a better, like better in your mind. Like you're more relaxed, right? You feel better.
Yeah, when especially when you step back and you look from bigger window, bigger vision
Yeah.
you have, and what did I do right? What did I do wrong? What can I do next better? I think it makes you wake up more. Uh, the things we were like just focusing every day without the fresh mind. Now I can understand what's going on, make better decisions, and maybe read my insight is more for the better.
Okay. Did you ever have that feeling of wanting to take a little time off too?
Like you know what? Be honest. I was the bad boy because like when we were working together, I was always going away, never come back. He was telling that when you come in Sunday, but they don't know what Sunday, next Sunday or 2 weeks. I was going around. I've been for 67 countries so far. I've been all over the world.
Oh, so you actually did take time.
I did. I was taken, because everything was under his name.
No
We are
wonder
we
you
are always
left. No
together.
wonder you left for a year. You take on
But I
he's
never took year off. It was week,
a few
couple days.
weeks, right?
Yeah, but I was keep telling Mertkan, you wanna go like 1 week, go 10 days. I'm still gonna be here. But he said no, I'm gonna take 1 year off, and let's see how it goes. And he come back. I think when he come back, he won his first race back in
In Churchill
Churchill
Downs.
Downs. He came back. He won with his first runner. He won like in Churchill Downs. So he come back good. So it's a good comeback.
See, so now you're in a good head. You're you know, your mind is clear. You grew up in your head. You grew up. I mean,
Of
going away, you really change as a person. You know.
little bit, yeah. I think it helps you to do better decisions and see things differently a little bit. I can tell.
So now I'm going to give you two horses that both of you recently won with. And I want you to tell me, I did not pick either one as a
Okay,
handicapper, but I want to know what your thinking was. Okay. So the first one is for you, Mertkan.
okay,
The first horse was Kunchin Bridge. Now, you claim that horse. I'm remembering, okay? The wizard is trying to remember. You claimed this horse and you had him for a few starts
yes,
and you didn't win with him. Then Steve Asmussen claimed him
yes,
and had him one race and didn't win with him. You claimed him back and you ran him in a claimer. Like he'd run an 8,000, 10,000 claimer, but you put him in a starter allowance
yes. In
at
the last
Oaklawn,
start before
the
we did,
last race.
yes,
So you shipped the horse to New York, and Kunchin Bridge used to run in New York.
yes,
Now he's in for $16,000. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, he couldn't win for 8. He hasn't won in a while. He's not in great form. He's back in New York. I didn't pick him. I and now I watch the race and he shows speed, right? Good speed, right? He
yes,
looks like a winner every step of the way.
yes. He
And he
was.
wins easy. Pays like $27. How'd that happen? Like what I know Oaklawn horses and Churchill horses at that level are better than the horses here that run all winter and they stink.
Yeah,
But what was your thinking?
I think he was knocking the door in Oakland, finishing like 3 seconds over there. with me 2 seconds, with Asmussen 1 second, and the last start I made with him starter, I didn't want to lose him for 10 or 8. I knew he likes New York, he likes Aqueduct, and we gave him 2 weeks off after Oakland finish. I didn't bring him to the racetrack. We gave 2 weeks off in the farm, and then I brought him middle of May to the Saratoga, and I start training on the main track Saratoga. He likes it here, and the track is not deep as Oakland was, so I think he get much healthier, much fresh, and we have the right rider. Manny won on him before. It was last year, I think, his last win with Manny in May. Um, I think he can do that kind of race like 16, 12, 5, 20 all day. He can run 6.5 distance. He can make it.
So you actually saw the time off and the different type of training you did.
Yeah,
You could
lightly.
see, horses respond to that.
Yes,
If you're patient and let them eat grass for a few weeks, let
yes,
them be a horse, you see they change
yes.
a lot. Did you, so you obviously thought he was going to run a very good
I
race.
was expecting good race. I didn't know why he was. I think 10-1 in the morning
More than
line.
that, 13-1 or something.
Yeah, but I don't look at the races like
Odds.
that because they don't know what we see with the horse every day. We see the
Right.
horse is eating good, looks healthy, happy, training good, working good, and the race didn't come out too tough, I believe.
Right, right. Now, Ilkay, you won with a horse for the somebody I put on, Eddie F, right?
Yeah.
Butter. Now, that one I could see. That one I liked a little bit because Gary Siaka had the horse
Mm-hmm.
and Siaka retired
Yes.
and you had a few months to
Yes.
get into your training system.
Yes.
And when he came back, if I'm not mistaken, before he won that race, he ran a really good third, right?
Second. He finished second first time with me with Flavian. We lost by head, like I think. First time with me, but he finished second with Flavian. Then we came Saratoga. We won.
So that horse really improved first time for you.
He did
And then he came to Saratoga, but it was a big field. It was a tough race,
tough race.
a really tough race. But I mean, he rode the rail. The rail was good,
Yeah.
but he still ran good. He still ran really well. That's a horse. What's his next race? Because what was the condition of that race?
Like it was a other than last time we won. A other than allowance race.
Was that open or
Open,
New York
open
bred?
a other than. Yeah,
Open.
open a other than. Yeah.
So Butter's a New York bred,
New York
right?
blood. Yeah, we have
So
a
you
we have a next race is the I don't remember the date exactly, but we run in the New York bread steak race next race.
a stake race. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, now is your mom here? Is your mom a lot? I mean,
my mom, my dad, they are alive. They are in Turkey right now. They are coming when the Saratoga opens. They
will
they
they?
like in Saratoga. Yeah,
So you have the house you have, right?
yeah,
Is it the family? Like everybody stays with you?
yeah. We have a big house over here, so it's good enough for everybody. We have like kind of two family, so we are together. But when they come, they stay with us.
You know what I love about like you guys? You
Yes.
remind me of my friends. I have very close friends, like one of my best friends. They're from Bosnia
Okay.
and they're Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go through Ramadan, right? They're my friends. They live right near me. There's such a family closeness.
Yeah.
You eat your meals together. You watch the mother, like they take care of their mother so beautifully nearby. It's such a beautiful, it reminds me of your culture, similar to
Yeah,
Bosnia. My friends at Bosnia, just beautiful people, like, hardworking. I love the fact that you gamble your own money to buy your horses, but you don't even think about gambling. You don't even
yeah.
want to know about. It's all about the horse
All
first.
about those.
It's fantastic. Uh, I when I come up to Saratoga, I want to come to the barn and meet you two in
Of
person,
course,
and I want to meet your father.
of
I
course.
I want to meet your father because he'll be at the barn at the racetrack,
Yeah,
right?
he is probably gonna be around. We
Does he
have
like?
we have two barns right now. We have more horses. We have a lot of horses. We have in Saratoga and Belmont. So, but
How many
let's see.
how many stalls do you have? Like, do you?
I
You're
have
separate, so you have a separate
separate,
operation,
yeah,
right?
separate operation right now. Yeah,
So how many do you have, Mercan?
I have right now 11 horses, and I don't know if I'm making more or just staying small with my own horses. But Ilkay has a lot of horses right now and two locations, Belmont and Saratoga.
almost both barns are full with me, Saratoga and Belmont.
How many do you have at Saratoga?
I have like 30 right now, maybe 32.
So you bring up the horses
Yeah,
from
I
people.
bring them all, and I have like almost full barn in Belmont too.
It sounds like Mercan, you want to keep your stable kind of small, right?
At the moment, yes, because instead of having like horses like running claiming, I if I can get them in a better spot and just keep them high level, instead of making 20, 30, I rather to have 10, but running in the at least allowance or starter kind of races.
Oh, so have less horses but better horses.
Better and long term, to be honest. Instead of losing them and
I
getting new
right.
horse every time, because all my work is going to someone else sometimes. I don't see any point. Okay, they are winning, they are carrying us towards the meet. Cheaper horses wins, makes money, carry the barn. But one good horse, you change the level, it also can make difference in the barn.
Yeah, it's I have one good horse in New York, and that horse makes enough money to support the ones that stink,
Of
that aren't doing very
the,
good,
yeah, the ones we can't give up. Somebody gotta
Right, right, right.
care of
There's
them. Yeah,
there's one that just takes care of everything, and
yeah.
it makes a difference when you have that. That's the horse that's closest to David Duggan's office.
Yeah,
Okay.
The best. He has two horses that are close to his office. Sunday Girl
the good one and yours.
and Walk with Me.
Well, with
That's closest to the office, right? But
right.
those two horses are very important to a guy like David Duggan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you have, you have to, I know, because I know David's operation, he has a lot of New York breds,
Yes.
but they, they're like maiden 50s, maiden 30, they're not, he has to grind out the living, right? So you need those two good horses to hopefully get in stakes to win the big pot for the trainer. Because, like you said, Ilke, you make no money on the day rate.
No, you don't.
No,
No.
not
You
even
have
a
to
dollar.
you
No,
you
I
have
don't
to
make it. I don't make it. Like I got couple owners too. I don't make it. I might even lose. I don't know. Like the because we treat them so good. Like the I in our both barns we got business class. We got we spend a lot of money on them. So if you don't win, you really don't make money. You gotta win.
yeah, and you have to win. I
You
mean,
gotta win.
the seconds and thirds are okay to pay a little bit.
It helps to pay the bills, but
But you got to win, and the purses are so good.
so good.
Are you excited about uh Belmont opening and the synthetic surface? and like it's going to be very different in the winter.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you?
it's gonna for us. We still gonna wake up early. We still gonna do our training. We gonna claim the horses. They like the this track. So I think it's one thing. It's gonna be easier for trainers. Let me tell you, we don't have to ship aqueduct. It was not easy. Like when we finish training, when you are in the first race, you have to rush. You send your groom, you send your help over there early. You stay over there, and if you claim later on, you gotta go. It was
Yeah,
sometimes the traffic. It's
the traffic.
yeah, I drive like crazy guy right now because like it's so you can make it like it's going like every day, every day, every day.
The
Maybe it's gonna be easier for us.
the Bell Parkway is the worst.
It's worse.
It's the
It's worse.
worst. It's
It's worse.
horrible. I understand. You have to hope your groom makes doesn't get stuck in traffic. I mean,
Yeah,
it
because they are on the clock. You have to pay them overtime. So,
you're,
which is they
yeah,
deserve. Don't get me wrong. They deserve. They work so hard. But the thing is, like I breeze the horses in the morning, right? Then I need to check my horses. But I when you are in the first days, you can't leave Belmont too late. Like you gotta go over that. And what about you claim the horse? What about you run in the last race? So you gotta be there all day. And some days, oh my God, when you come back to home, Belmont, we always come to the barn check our horses before we go home. Always. This is what we learned from my dad. And you have to come back to the Belmont, see the horses. Sometimes it's night already. Then you gotta go back to the house. Next day, the same thing. Maybe in Belmont, we have a chance to take it easy. Maybe it's gonna be easier. If you claim the horse, you go maybe like the half hour before the race. If you run in the horse, you have a time at least for little things. But right now, no time with that.
I heard the turf courses at Belmont are beautiful.
It is.
It,
It is.
really nice,
Yeah,
right?
beautiful. Everything is gonna be beautiful.
Have
It
you
is.
been inside Belmont, like inside, like where the people will be, the fans?
I didn't go exactly inside physically, but I always use this door. I go with my car. Like they are almost done. Like they doing so good job. Like it looks amazing so far.
Well, I really enjoyed talking to both of you. You know, it's
Thank you.
you're both very different, but you're both the same.
Yes.
You know, and I'm really glad, Mercan, you took that year off because we all need a break. This game will, and even though okay, you've been in it a long time, I've been in a long time. It it takes so much out of you.
So
It,
much.
I remember I have a wonderful wife that was patient with me. We have three children, and
Nice.
it was hard. It's hard to balance a family life
True.
with horse racing because you have to know, you have to learn and teach yourself when to shut it off.
Yes.
You
True.
know, and I've and it's took a lot of years for me to do that. Like when the races are over, I shut it down. It's over. Saratoga runs a little late, but when I get home, have dinner, watch something, walk with my wife, don't even think about racing. I'll get up at 5 in the morning, 5:30 to start work, but when it's time to end it, it's got to be over. And you have to learn how to do that.
True.
You have to learn to relax. You learn to read a book, learn to, take walks. If you have a relationship with a woman or man, whatever you have, whatever your person you're with, have that connection where you're not thinking about horse racing. You have to do that. You have to balance the two because you can't. It's so hard. The game
So
is so hard, and only if you're in it do you really understand.
true.
It's not like any other profession because it's like you have 90 kids.
True.
Each
Exactly.
horse is your child.
True.
Each horse is different. Each horse has a personality. Then you have to deal with your help, and you got to hope your help is comes in and on time
Yeah.
and is good. And then you got the hot walkers. Then you got the grooms. Then you got the bookkeeping. Then you got Heisa. You got there's no job like it.
Yeah.
It's its own, but it's a great world.
Yeah.
It's the people are great. It's
Yeah.
like its own universe,
True.
and it's all about the horses, the beauty of the horses. That's what it is.
True.
But I can't wait to come and visit you, and I really
True.
appreciate you giving me this time. I
Thank
really
you.
do.
Thank you. Thank you
Of
for
course.
having us, Wizard.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
thanks.
Thank you.
Ilkay and Mertkan Kantarmaci, two great Turks that I really like. I got to really get to know you guys. And
Thank
I'll
you.
see you at Saratoga.
See you. Thank you.
See you.